Hi, Claire. Welcome to Wonderland podcast. Thank you for joining us tonight. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Well, I'm looking forward to this. So, obviously, we've got people that are new to Wonderland. So, I was hoping that you might just start off by telling us about yourself.
Yeah, so it's my second time here at Wonderland. I had so much fun the first time, but I have been writing books for about 9 years now, and I write a couple of different genres. So predominantly, I write MC, which are dark romance, a little bit spicy, a lot of alpha men, but I like to write really strong women.
Yeah.
I also write a small town romance series called How Many Hills. So that's a mixture of cowboys and just small town, think Virgin River and Sweet Magnolias. So a good mixture. So book one is about a rodeo. So like he does all the rodeo, like bull racer, bull rider even. And he comes back home to How Many Hills. I think that's always good. And I also write some rom-coms, which are all based in Yorkshire. So all have that really dry Yorkshire humour, with through a couple of wayward animals thrown in for good measure.
Yeah.
So that's what I write.
So, like, when you say wayward animals, what do you mean? What sort of animals?
So there's one of my Christmas books which is called Fair Real this time, but fair as in F-I-R as in fair tree, because it is based on a Christmas tree farm. And there is a very delightful goat called Mabel.
Love it.
Who likes to eat stuff she really shouldn't be eating, interrupt romantic moments, and just basically cause havoc just around the farm and getting into places. She's a bit of a Houdini. They keep putting her in these barns and enclosures, and she just gets out, and they don't know how she's doing it. So yeah, she's a bit of a trouble causer with Mabel. And then there is another one of my rom-coms, which is basically like fake dating. They're both going to the same wedding, and they basically need a date just to get through it. So they decide to be each other's.
Yeah.
And they go to this lovely stately home in the Yorkshire Dales for the wedding, and there is a peacock called Peabody, who again likes to throw its attitude around a little bit and just basically be a pain. So I do like to throw them in.
Yeah. Well, it sounds really good. So, what was your favourite genre to write?
I love them all, to be perfectly honest. I really like writing the rom-coms just because I can throw that British Yorkshire, because I am a Yorkshire girl, throw that like Yorkshire humour in there, really dry, where you're not quite sure if it's a compliment or not.
Yeah.
But I think
A bit like the Southern Belles.
Yes, bless your heart. Which is why I quite like writing the small town romances as well. You can get away with so much, but I think my heart will always belong to the MCs. I love there's so much you can do with them.
Yeah.
So much
You write MC as well, don't you?
I do, but majority of my books are MC. So,
Yeah.
but I like to make it where it's dramatic and you get all that action that you want. But I like to throw in some really comedic moments, some light-hearted, funny, just human parts. I think sometimes in books we miss out. So there is in one of my books, Chaos, and he's a UK MC where they're in bed. They're in bed together, him and the main female character, and she's like looking at him lovingly, and then he scratches his ass, rolls over and farts. You know, what every man will do. And she's like, yeah. I like to add little bits like that in it. That are
I actually thought you were going to say he farted and chucked her head under the blanket.
I'm not that mean. But no, like just scratched his balls and rolled over and farted, and she's like, lovely. Because that is what a typical man does, isn't it? So I like to
Mood killer.
Human bits into it that break up that tension, and it's all lovey-dovey. Now they do crap like that, so I like to add those bits in.
Yeah, I like that though. That's funny. So I understand that you're sort of like grew up around MCs.
It did. My dad's had a bike since he was about 13, 14. And him and all of his friends all had one. And they formed an MC when they were, I think, about 16 or 17, he said. And then rode with other bikers, and then ended up becoming affiliated with the Hells Angels. So I've grown up around bikers and, you know, big belly men who most people would be scared of, but have sat me on like their knee, like as a little girl. And I remember one of the guys who is huge, but he does look quite scary, but he's not. He's the biggest teddy bear ever. And I remember him playing dolls with me.
Yeah.
And then there's pictures of me being older, like dancing with him at New Year's, and like him and his wife. And I'm telling you now, the wife, and he is.
Yeah.
It's her you don't want to mess with. Not a him. No. She's the one you've got to watch. Because she's from Middlesbrough. So she always says, I'm from Middlesbrough. That answers everything.
Yeah.
So it's just in it's what I've always known. I've
Yeah.
just grown up around that and things. So I just wrote what I knew.
So did you have any like authors when you were growing up that influenced you at all? Or...
Maybe not growing up, but I think I don't know why. So when I was growing up, like being in my teens and things, I always wrote like poetry and short stories and things like that. I was always scribbling in a notebook and was quite a big reader. My mum and dad are huge readers. Like there isn't an inch of their house that my mum has not found a place to put a little like bookshelf. There's one in the hallway, at the top of the stairs, any little space, because they've got that many books.
Yeah.
That she said to my dad, he can only buy more now if he donates some of the ones they already have.
Yeah.
Because they're running out of room. So it's in my blood, and my grandma was a really big reader as well. Lots of Mills and Boons for her. But I stumbled upon a like book blog on Facebook and realised they were two of the gals. Well, one of the gals was based in Hull.
Yeah.
Me and her became quite friends because I joined the blog, like following it and commenting, and then we all met up and she introduced me to more indie authors, and I ended up winning some tickets to Tattooed Bad Boys, which was a book signing in York. It was at the racecourse, organised by the very lovely Ava Manella. And it was just like a complete and utter eye-opener. So there were like so many authors there, like Maria Lisa de Miller, who was who I won the tickets from. And I knew about her from the signing, like from discovering it and things like that. And then Manda Malik was there and Gemma Weir. And Ava herself, who organised Tattooed Bad Boys, also writes MC, and T.L. Wainwright, and I just discovered all these amazing authors that wrote MC, and I was like, this is amazing. So I just started reading their books and then got dragged further in and found all of like the American authors, and I became quite good friends with an author who used to go by the pen name Victoria Johns,
Right.
but now goes by her real name, which is Karen Proudlove. And I used to start assisting her at signings, so going to signings as her assistant, and I was helping Gemma Weir as well, like posting for her and sharing books, and both of them had said to me, you should be writing. So I did.
Yeah.
And Joker was my first MC, was born, and I've never looked back from there.
I love Gemma Weir. She's brilliant, isn't she?
So good. But yeah, her books and working with her as like a PA,
Yeah,
just really inspired me. And it was her who was like, you need to be doing this. And here we are.
that's so cute. So if you could co-write with an author, is there one that you'd really like to co-write with? Am I
Now you're
asking?
asking. Now you are asking. It would depend on the genre, because there are just so many amazing authors who, yes, I would absolutely love. Do possibly, bit of a sneak peek, have a co-write in the works with an author friend called Ruby Carter. But bless her, she's not long had a baby and had quite a bit on. So once she's back into writing, that will be coming. But there's just so many that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
And I would really like to try a co-write. I'm not sure what I would co-write in, whether I'd do MC or maybe small town or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually would really like to do a bit of a co-write. But there's just so many to choose from.
There is. Too many.
There's just so many that I love. So yeah, I don't really have one in particular. Sorry.
That's okay. Not a problem. I wouldn't be able to choose either.
No.
If I could have my pick of authors, like someone said to me, you can co-write with any author, I'd be like, which one do I
Well, who do
choose?
I pick? Who do I pick? Can I pick them all?
Yeah, to do it one at a time.
Yeah. Yes. I had a book release yesterday, which was Beast, and he's in my Sons of Havoc Phoenix chapter. So he's book 2, and Bishop came first, who is the president, and it's quite an emotional one. So there's action, but it is quite a deep emotional one. So basically, Beast and Bishop share a history, but that history is no longer history. It is coming full force at them, and Beast is run off the road, and unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but maybe fortunately, Larkin sees it.
Yeah.
And she stays with him, doesn't let go of his hand, and basically helps him through his injuries and coming to grips with his past. That he's no longer the past, and the danger that she's now in for stopping. So
Oh dear.
it is a bit of a roller coaster one, but to be honest, it's been one of my absolute favourites to write. So that was out yesterday.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And what number book is that one?
That's size number, what, for this year?
All of them. How many books have you got in total now?
I think this is either 21 or 22.
Pressed.
I need to figure out what that is. But yeah. So it's been a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have 2 more out next month because I'm a glutton for punishment. So I have Reaper, who's out on the 5th of July. And Reaper is book 1 of my Raven Kings MC. And they're based in New Orleans. So it's got like a really gothic New Orleans voodoo type of vibe. But there is a prequel to that, which was part of the 31 days of Trick or Treat. And I did Reaper's sister, basically.
Yeah.
And that's called A Witch's Spell Ride. So this is all based around, like, the main character goes and has her tarot cards done. And the tarot cards basically lay out that she's in danger. So Reaper gets a nomad to come and protect her. And they end up falling. But there's lots of voodoo and stalking and Halloween themed in that book. So, and then Reaper's the actual first book of the proper full series. And then I have Tyres out later in July, and he is book 2 of my Royal Bastard.
Nice.
Yes, because I write with those. So that's been so fun to do. So I think there are over 100 authors now, all writing the same MC, and we each have a different one. So this one, which this Country Girl's Heart really loves, is based in Memphis.
Yeah.
So they all have like really country music-esque Memphis names. I've got a Suede in there and things like that. So and Tyres is out at the end of July as well. So
that sounds really good.
Yes, all good fun.
Might have to come and see you at Wonderland and get that voodoo one.
Yes, come see me.
That's really good.
Sadly, I'm not going to have them for Wonderland.
Oh no, you won't.
No, I'll have copies of that book.
Yeah.
But I brought out that one as part of the 31 Days of Trick or Treat, and it's like a collaboration organised by 2 American writers. So it's Easy Land and Winter Travers.
Yeah.
And they do a biker one, because it's 31 Days of Trick or Treat, bikers and mobsters. So they have so many authors writing like biker books, and then so many writing mobster books, and they're all standalone stories, but they're all like themed around a holiday. So like obviously with the Halloween one, it's all, every single book is based around Halloween.
Yeah.
And then I did a Christmas one as well, with them, which was the 25 Days of Christmas, and that one is called Chrome Baubles.
I like a good Christmas book though.
Yes, so he's just
I do like a good Christmas book.
I know. This one will really pull at your strings. He's not a part of an MC or anything. He's just a lone biker who is just touring the country after leaving the armed forces, and he stumbles across a woman basically being attacked, and he steps in and saves her, but he ends up being sent to prison for saving her, for beating up the other guy. But she writes to him, so you basically get her trying to get him out of prison, but while they are writing backwards and forwards to each other. So there's a lot of letters and them getting to know each other, and they fall in love.
Oh, that sounds really good.
So, but I've got a very, very talented cover designer, Joe, He's just
Yeah.
amazing, and he's done me the most amazing special editions. So they will be hardback, foiled special editions of both those books. So brand new covers for these special editions, but they just probably won't have them for Wonderland because I'm still trying to work out book vault.
But I can email you and just like, you can
Yes.
post me one, right?
Yeah, I will have them for other signings and things, and probably on my website. But I was hoping to have them for Wonderland, but I think it's something like a 3 or 4 week turnaround at the minute with book vault.
It is. It
And I'm still
is.
trying to figure out how to upload and do the covers and like get it on because I want the foil. If it was
Yeah.
just hardback, I could do that through Zon
Yeah.
and we'd have them, but I want to make them really special. So I'm working on it. So I will have special
Excellent.
editions at some point soon.
Well, thank you so much for coming on tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. And I actually can't wait to see you in person and give you a squidge.
Yes, I'm a hugger.
I
So
know you
anybody
are,
wants a
so
hug,
that's
come
great.
hug me.
I
I
will
love
come and
meeting
hug
people and
you.
having a hug. So yeah.
Might buy one of your cowboy books while I'm at
Yeah.
it, but just don't tell Rob I want it, yeah? Yeah, okay. But I want it.
Yeah, I will have them for Wonderland.
Excellent. Well, again, thanks for coming on tonight. I really appreciate that. And
You
thank
are
you for
welcome.
telling us all. And I can't wait to see you.
You too.
So I will see you soon and take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.